How you guys doing? This is important in reference to history of my mother and father and grandparents and sports too. The When my grandfather played in the NFL, or when my father played in the NFL, all the names that they played under in reference to sports has to be advertised. And some people say that my father was one of the greatest athletes in history of the world, and that has to be documented and has to be advertised. And in reference to this man that's been holding me hostage, and there are people that have been stealing, and they've been trying to steal my identity, and they've been trying to steal my family history. These people must be charged for trying to steal the history of my father and my mother in reference to any sports they played in. You know, it's not fair for people to be doing that. People trying to steal all the football player names that my father played under. And hello, Dallas Cowboys, and hello, other football teams. In reference to history when my father played in the NFL. And if anybody's doubting that, somebody say, well, put the information on there. What football teams and basketball teams my father played for when I was a little boy. And what sports teams my mother and father owned. Reference to pro sports, or any sports teams my grandfathers owned back in the early days. Anybody covering that up can get prosecuted. And in reference to my athletic ability, anybody trying to downplay my athletic ability and somebody else is trying to steal my accomplishments or my athletic abilities, and in reference to other things, such as when I've worked on jobs, even when during this hostage situation, I've worked pretty hard on a lot of jobs and did a lot of work and quality work too. But these people that are holding me hostage are always trying to hold me down. These people have always blocked me from promotions. They've blocked me from bonuses. They've blocked me from revenues of my mother and father's companies. They've blocked me from my family history. These people have tried to call me a nobody. They tried to call me a no-name. They tried to play their John Doe tricks of attempts of murder. These people have tried to play their slanderous activities of covering up, my athletic ability, my fast walking or fast running, or any athletics that they tried to cover up, or they tried to use impersonators that tried to steal my athletic accomplishments. All that stuff's court cases, man. In reference to sports teams that tried to send me sports contracts like NFL or basketball or, Olympics, or anybody that was wanting to sponsor me in cross-country skiing or any type of athletics, and somebody, hello, UCLA gymnastics team, how you guys doing? And some people, I don't know, somebody's been wanting to know if I was going to be the gymnastics coach at UCLA or something, or if I was going to be one of the professors at a particular university in reference to business or certain particulars of business education, and I haven't received any of the scholarships, didn't receive any of the music scholarships, didn't receive any of the film school scholarships, even though, I've went to film school and I play a little music here and there. And, this is kind of like one of these things. These people are always holding me down. These people are always torturing me and abusing me. These people are always trying to downgrade my accomplishments. They're always trying to downgrade how fast I can run, and Olympic contracts or sports contracts. These people trying to play these tricks, or these people blocking me from movies or TV shows. Plus, in reference to a new production company, I'm probably going to have to open up a new production company, maybe for commercials, where, they do a lot of commercials in reference to my mother and father's companies. So maybe a whole new production company that does commercials for products of mine, restaurant or food products or sauce products in reference to, the cooking industry or the particulars of nutritional endorsements. I haven't received any of the information in reference to, anything like, reference to the Vitamin Shop or GNC or 5% or Joe Weider or any of these different nutritional companies. And, these people are stealing everything if anybody sent anything, and people trying to cover up, my history in the media, directing or Oscars or when I was little, it's all got to be mentioned in the information. This seems like a death trap hostage situation. I got kidnapped from California. Does the California governor or any of the other people in California government, do you know who my parents are? I haven't received any letters from any of you. And the emails, I haven't received anything. They're only advertisements. Like the Michigan governor's office emailed a advertisement, and it was just an advertisement of them. I haven't received any personal letters or return letters from when I've emailed the governor's offices. I mean, does everybody think this is a joke? Is the Treasury making this look like a joke? Which people are trying to downgrade everything about who I am? They don't have a right. And back to the point of the man, these people that are holding me hostage are trying to claim that they were bigger and better men than my father. These people are trying to claim that they were bigger and richer than my father, claiming they were bigger and richer than my mother. So this is why everything's got to be advertised in the media. Everything's got to be published in reference to documentaries and facts. In reference to my mother and father, they never had no drugs. They weren't sick. They weren't crazy. They didn't do nothing weird. And obviously, in reference to news networks or something, they're going to have to get fired or something. And in reference to communist control of people trying to steal the media, people trying to block me from living my life, it's got to be advertised. The History Channel's got to be doing things. Court TV, CNN, and other sports and sports networks too. This is attempted murder every day.